In 2023, Germany shocked the basketball world. They beat the United States, they beat Serbia, and they became world champions for the very first time. 2 years later, EuroBasket 25 was different. Germany wasn't the underdog anymore, they were the favorite. And with that came pressure, expectations, and the challenge to prove that the World Cup wasn't just a one-time miracle. Before the tournament even started, there was change. Gordon Herbert, the World Cup winning coach, stepped away. In came Spaniard Alex Mumbrú, bringing a new vision. Mumbrú wanted a faster tempo, more aggressive defense and a modernized offense. In 6 preparation games, Germany won 5, including 2 against Spain. Their only loss came to Serbia. Captain Dennis Schröder summed it up: "You learn the most from losing." Already, the depth of the team showed. In the Super Cup against Turkey, Justus Hollatz came off the bench and hit big shots, with Schröder calling him the MVP of the night. Germany entered the EuroBasket full of confidence. Germany played its group stage in Tampere, Finland. But just before the group stage, Germany faced an unexpected twist. Head coach Alex Mumbrú was sidelined due to illness. Suddenly, assistant Alen Ibrahimovic had to take over, carrying the weight of leading a world champion team through elimination games. It was a shock, but Ibrahimovic kept the team steady. The results? 5 wins in 5 games, and most of them by large margins. The 120-57 victory over Great Britain was the largest EuroBasket win of the 21st century. Germany averaged over 105 points per game in the group stage, the best offensive output of the tournament. But it wasn't just one player carrying the load. Against Lithuania, Schröder scored 26, while Franz Wagner added 24, already playing like a leader despite his young age. Against Great Britain, Tristan da Silva stepped up with 25 points, showing that even in his very first EuroBasket, he was ready to take responsibility. Defensively, Germany allowed only about 73 points per game and held 2 opponents under 60. Much of that came from Isaac Bonga's perimeter defense, setting the tone with his energy and physicality. The group stage confirmed Germany as one of the top favorites. In the round of 16, Germany faced Portugal. On paper, this was supposed to be a routine win. Germany was the clear favorite, the reigning world champions, unbeaten in the group stage, averaging more than 105 points per game. Even so, the game itself turned into Germany's ugliest performance of the tournament. At halftime, Germany trailed 31-32. It was their lowest scoring half of the entire event. From beyond the arc, they just went 1 of 24. Even Schröder missed all 7 of his 3-point attempts. Portugal gained confidence. Their big man, Nemes Keta, dominated the paint, pulling down 11 rebounds and scoring 18 points. For a moment, the upset didn't seem impossible. But then, momentum finally shifted when Maudolo hit the first big 3. The momentum changer Germany desperately needed. And from there, Isaac Bonga completely turned the game with defense, hustle and energy. He finished with 15 points, 7 rebounds and 4 steals, and his intensity broke Portugal's rhythm. Germany's pressure defense forced turnovers, the transition game came alive, and the fourth quarter became a blowout. 33-7 in Germany's favor. The final score? 85-58. On paper, a dominant result, but in reality, a wake-up call. Next up was Slovenia, and with it, Luka Dončić. This game wasn't just basketball, it was about toughness, fouls and mental strength. Right from the start, foul trouble shaped the game. Dončić picked up 2 quick fouls in the first quarter, forcing him to play more cautiously. Isaac Bonga, Germany's best defender, also got whistled twice, and every time he sat, Luka punished them. It showed how valuable Bonga was whenever he could stay on the floor. At halftime, Slovenia led 51-45. Dončić was already on his way to 39, 10 and 7. The game became a grind. Both teams in the bonus, bodies on the floor, free throws deciding runs. Late in the third quarter, everything changed. Tristan da Silva grabbed a rebound, pushed it forward and launched it from half court. The buzzer sounded. The German bench erupts, and that shot didn't just add 3 points, it flipped the momentum of the entire game. Moments later, early in the fourth quarter, Andreas Obst buried a wild one-leg 3-pointer, fading to his side. Schröder turned around grinning, shaking his head at how ridiculous it was. An hilarious moment. 2 ridiculous plays. Da Silva's miracle and Obst's momentum shot completely changed the atmosphere. In the fourth quarter, JT and Maudolo stepped up with big plays, bringing back Germany's confidence. And even though Schröder has been cold all night, he kept shooting, fearless, refusing to back down when the game was on the line. Germany lived at the line, 30 makes of 37 attempts, and pulled away to win 99-91. Dončić played brilliant, but Germany's resilience with Bonga's defense and the Silva's buzzer beater, Ope's shot and Thijs' toughness carried them through. So the semifinals came up, brought by co-host Finland. With NBA star Lauri Markkanen and a loud home crowd, early Finland led 11-4. Germany's response was emphatic. They put up 61 first half points, a EuroBasket semifinal record. Dennis Schröder orchestrated everything, 26 points and 12 assists, the most in a semifinal in 30 years. Franz Wagner continued to shine, adding 22 and proving himself as Germany's co-star. Defensively, Finland made a push in the third, but Germany answered calmly. Isaac Bonga delivered key stops on the perimeter. Daniel Thijs anchored the paint as a rim protector, and Wagner closed the game with strong drives and clutch buckets. Final score? 98-68. For the first time since 2005, Germany was back in the EuroBasket final. Even legendary Dirk Nowitzki tweeted himself, "Finals." And Schröder put it simply, "We didn't come here for silver." So at this point, there was only one game left. The final. September 14th, 2025, Riga, Latvia. 2 unbeaten teams, 1 trophy. Germany, the reigning world champions, back in the EuroBasket final for the first time in 20 years. And Turkey, desperate for their very first European crown. From the opening tip it was clear, this wasn't going to be easy. Alperen Şengün established himself early, scoring inside with soft touch and brute strength. Cedi Osman splashed threes, silencing the German fans in the arena. And for stretches, Germany trailed. Head coach Alen Ibrahimovic later admitted, "We were trailing for 24 minutes. Every time we came back, Turkey had an answer." But Germany never panicked. Franz Wagner slashed to the rim, Daniel Thijs fought in the paint, and Isaac Bonga, usually known for his defense, kept them alive with hustle and energy. By halftime, the game was a coin flip. The scoreboard told the story. Lead changes, ties, neither side was able to break away. But this was a final worthy of the name. The third quarter brought more of the same. Shane Larkin orchestrated for Turkey, threading passes and knocking down tough shots. Şengün powered through double teams, on his way to 28 points. But every time Turkey punched, Germany punched back. Then came the fourth quarter. Isaac Bonga stepped into the spotlight. First, he nailed a corner 3. Then only 3 possessions later,
another one.
20 points in total. The game of his life. And right when Germany needed another spark, Daniel Thijs stepped out to the arc and calmly knocked down a huge 3. A game changer. But still, with a minute left, Turkey held the slightest edge. The ball was in the hands of the captain, Dennis Schröder. Driving left, banking in a tough layup, next trip down, stopping on a dime, pulling up from mid-range, swish. Germany up by 3. Turkey had one last chance. Şengün launched a desperate 3, but it clanked off the rim. Schröder grabbed the rebound, went to the line and iced the game. Final score, Germany 88, Turkey 83. Schröder finished with 16 points and 12 assists and received the MVP trophy at the end of the game. Franz added up 18 and Isaac Bonga came up clutch. He poured in 20 and went 4 from 4 from downtown. As confetti rained down, Dennis Schröder lifted the trophy high. Germany, world champions in 23, European champions in 25. Only the 4th nation in history to hold both titles at the same time. The World Cup 2023 was not the end, it was only the beginning. And this tournament confirms it. Germany is living through its golden era of basketball.